Well, I guess.
Get some meat.
Yeah, I guess before we could do anything, we gotta grab something to eat, man.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to all of the beautiful faces out there. If everybody's new, make sure that you hit that subscribe button.
Down below.
Hit that subscribe button.
Down below.
Alrighty, y'all. So first and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and take my car because I feel like we always taking her car. People probably like, man, that Scat probably ain't even yours, bro. For you know how the YouTube trolls be. I had one YouTube troll. He called me suspicious about the demon.
Ooh.
I don't know. He basically he was saying. I literally just saw it, like literally before we left the house, because Kamacat bought the demon. He was like, Kamacat bought this car. This looks suspicious, and I'm like, bro, Kamacat just bought the car. I made the vlog with the car like a whole month ago. And folks be reaching, man. True, shout out to them 1,000 subs. Finally monetized, by the way. But finna hop in the Scat, man. And I'ma holler back at y'all in a minute. Now watch this, fellas. So what you want?
I don't know.
Don't bother me about being hungry and don't even know what you want to eat.
What you want?
I think I stand for all fellas out there when we say we is tired of y'all women telling us that y'all is hungry and don't even know what y'all want to eat. Get y'all ducks in order, man. Did you ask me what I wanted?
Yeah.
Oh my, hell no. Oh my, nope. We gonna eat what you want. We gonna eat what you want since you so hungry. All right, y'all. So Popeyes it was.
Got me some food.
So basically, one thing that I had noticed was a lot of people was tagging their significant other in our picture, and that kind of had me thinking to myself, like, damn, like, I mean, when you think about it, like, it is goals when you think about it, like, to have, like, not only, like, the matching cars for the most part, but, like, to have matching wraps to go with it. And I think that was, I hadn't thought about it when we had did it, but I mean, to a lot of other people in these goals, and I mean, honestly, if you think about it now, like, it's not really, I feel like we be so busy doing our own thing sometimes, like, sometimes we don't really stop to, you know, sometimes we don't really stop and be like, okay, like, and put our cars side by side to kind of see, like, damn, like, we did some, like, ultra legendary stuff. Like, it's pretty dope when you think about it. I wanted to actually talk to the people about, like, what are some things that they can do if that's something that, I mean, individuals, couples, or whoever, like, things that they could do and things that we did that could kind of help them to make that happen. I know at first she wasn't really into, like, she wasn't really into cars all like that. When we first started dating, she wasn't into cars at all. Like, I'll go ahead and say that. So fellas, I think that's probably the first step. Like, you gotta make sure that if it's gonna be a his and hers type of situation, like, you gotta be into that type of thing. And don't be one of them dudes that forces your, I know a few of them. Don't be man, don't be one of them dudes that forces your girl to like what you like, man. If your girl like what she like, let her like what she like, and you like what you like. Don't be one of them dudes that's just like, oh, well, we need to do this. Could you just sit that in the bag or something? Or is this yours?
No,
Just sit that in the bag for me. Like, don't be one of them dudes that don't let your girl like what she likes. I hate dudes like that, man. So I think that's your first step. Your first step has to be, like, y'all gotta make sure that y'all is on the same page. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all, you know, like the same thing. She wasn't like that, but naturally, like, I was around cars so much and I had them, like, naturally, that's just what she kind of became into. So, I mean, that's like first and foremost.
As he was saying, I wasn't into cars. Of course, I seen nice cars and was like, that's nice, I would like to have that, but I was never, like, the type of person into cars. Like, I remember my first time seeing an IA, like, my first time seeing an IA, I was like, pointing at, like, babe, what is that? And he was like, that's a BMW IA. I was like, I want that car. And then I just started looking at them. And after that, like, because, I mean, it just kind of looked like a spaceship to me. Like, I don't know. I like the way it's made. And, like, when I seen it, I just liked it. But I didn't know that the doors went up. And I feel like that's what sold me. When I start, like, looking up the car and I actually looked into the car, like, seen the doors go up, that was it for me. Like, I was just like, that's it. Like, I want the car. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do something to get it. I want it. Like, I want that car. But I mean, before then, I wasn't a car person. Like, my mom had me driving Hondas, and I was a Honda person.
And shout out to all the Honda people. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying it was, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
She was never into this caliber, like your SRTs, your Hellcats, your Scat Packs, your I8s, and
all I knew was Hondas.
You know, that's all she really knew. So, not to say that she didn't like the car, she just never really saw herself driving them. But so that just kind of brings me on to even say, like, I guess you could say it's safe to say for sure that if this is something that you want to do, like you and your significant other want to have, like his and hers, you know, you have to you got to have a plan. I feel like we always knew, like, the plan. You know what's funny is, like, the plan was never to have the his and hers. Like, I mean, it was, but not with the cars that we got now. That's the funny part. Like, it just happened that way. Like, our plan ultimately, like, I think the plan, what was the original his and hers that we wanted to get? It wasn't a Hellcats, was it? I feel like it was something else.
It was, so, right?
Was it?
I think it was. Remember, because the photo shoot that we wanted to do?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. All right. So, yeah, originally the plan was, like, his and hers Hellcats. And when we had, for those of y'all that watch every video, y'all know, like, the deals that we had got on both of our cars were very, very good deals at the time being, and it was in the pandemic, so it just only made more sense to go with the cars that we got now. It just made more sense to do, because at the time Hellcats were holding their value very, very well. In terms of, like, a used one, and we just weren't really in the market. I mean, we were, but we weren't. We had a lot of other stuff going on, so. But these just so happened to pop up, so that's kind of how me and her ended up getting both of ours. But the wraps is what I feel like kind of set it off for both of us. Like, the wrap is what really gave our his and hers a little twang, as me and my brother like to call it. Like, because yeah, it's cool. Like, you and your girl pull up, okay, I got a Scat, she got the SRT or whatever. Yeah, that's cool, but it ain't until they see them fully reflective wraps on the Scat Pack and the SRT 392 today. That's the attention getter. My car didn't get attention when it was just basic and white. Like, my car didn't get no attention like that. Neither did her car. But it wasn't until we went ahead and did that wrap. Shout out to my dog Gary at Houdini Wraps, hooked us both up. And it wasn't until we got the wraps that it was just like, okay, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, this image that we got, I like this little image that we got. Like, it's hard, it's dope as hell. And our cars, unfortunately, like, are the type of cars that, you know, you have to see them in person to really, like, they just don't do, like, the pictures just don't do it justice. Like, you gotta see that fully reflective in person. You gotta see those colors shift and change in person. You gotta see that joint, like, when they get a fresh detail and a fresh wax, like, you gotta see that in person, you know. Like, the pictures and the videos will never do it justice. And I mean, even still though, like, sometimes the pictures get a lot of love too though. But so yeah, like, step number 2, I feel like you honestly gotta have a plan with your significant other. You know, you gotta tell your significant other, like, you know what, I'm trying to be pulling up with you back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how y'all gotta be talking to each other. That's how y'all gotta motivate each other. Y'all gotta tell each other, like, man, I can't wait till I pull up somewhere and you right behind me. You feel me? Like, so a lot of dudes, like, I'm different. A lot of dudes like riding hot with they chick hopping out the front seat. There's nothing wrong with that. We gonna have other cars for that too, but I'm the type of dude, like, I like seeing my girl riding behind me. I love seeing that. Like, I love seeing my girl in that red camo beast and I'm in the blue camo beast. Like, you all right over there? I like seeing that. So y'all gotta have to y'all gotta envision that. Y'all gotta manifest that together, man. That is your significant other, of course, you know. Like, so that's something that y'all gotta, you know, that's something that y'all have to figure out within yourselves, like, if that's something that you really, really want to do, okay? So I think the biggest thing is, because obviously to have 2 cars, not 1 but 2. Why a lot of people said that it was goals, because a lot of people have a hard time doing it for themselves with just 1 car, so let alone 2, which is fine. So I think with that being said, I think that credit and finances is a very, very, very big factor on how you guys can make this happen or not. Your credit and your finances. Your credit, because obviously, unless you just type walking up in there just cashing out on them joints, more power to you. But that wasn't me, and that wasn't her. So you as your, I'm not gonna say as the superior, but let's say for me, as the man in a relationship, she wasn't the most knowledgeable on credit when we first started dating. Nothing wrong with that. But it's on me now to make sure that, okay, she knows what time it is when it comes time for her, making sure that her credit is on point, making sure that she pays her bills on time, her utilizations. You know what I'm saying? All of that plays a big factor when you getting, like when you're buying cars, when you're leasing cars, and soon to be buying houses. You know, your credit and your finances a lot to do with that. So with all of that being said, you know, tell yourself, you could like just tell yourself, like, man, if we want to attain this image, we're gonna have to make sure our bread is right, our money is right, that bag is in order, and we got to make sure that we got good credit scores, because it's not gonna happen otherwise. So I think that making sure that you and your significant other have a good plan in terms of, and some of y'all might have good credit already, and if y'all do, more power to you. You already a few steps ahead of the game. But I'm talking about those that are starting from ground zero. You know, y'all are in a relationship, or you know, y'all don't have a car at all, or maybe y'all do have a car and you trying to trade the car in because, you know, whatever reason that is, like you and your significant other trying to pull up with each other. So, you know, make sure that them finances is in order, because you can only imagine that's not one car payment, that's two.
Oof.
That's not one car on your insurance, it's two. You know, actually we got two more on our insurance, but
I be sweating.
That's something else that I'm missing too. Oh, that gas.
Yeah.
Man, hold on. This gas light gonna come on any minute, right? Like I'm telling you, it's gonna come on any minute. That's not just one car you gotta worry about putting gas in. That's two. You know, you gotta think about all of that. Like we'll even say, let's say both of y'all car payments are $700 a month. Okay, that's $1,400 right there. That's some people rent, and that's not including your car insurance. Let's say that's another $500 a month. So now we're looking at $1,900 a month, right? We haven't wrapped the cars. We haven't done our little fun stuff to the cars yet. We haven't put gas in the cars yet. Hell, we ain't even paid our rent yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, that's something that you got to think about, man. Like, yeah, it's fun. The image is cool. But this is all stuff that you got to think about. And don't get me wrong, man. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, a lot of people might look at you and be like, oh, you know, you got some people out there that oh, you should buy a house before you. Man, I did what I did. I said what I said. God bless you if you don't agree with me. It is what it is. But, you know, like, I get it. We young. We all want to have a nice image. We all want to enjoy nice things. I think me and my girl's biggest thing is we like enjoying things while we're young. Like, that's what we love. We love enjoying things while we're young.
Now, no disrespect to the older people.
I ain't trying to enjoy this when I'm old. I'm trying to chill when I'm old. Like, I want to chill with my, I don't know what cars is going to be out by then, but I'm trying to chill. Like, now is the time that I want to enjoy this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we plan on starting a family later on. You know, I'm not going to say too late, but later on, not right now. We want to have fun right now. We want to, you know, be able to travel, have fun with our cars, you know. I just don't want to be, you know, be the mother that still want things for myself, but I can't do it for myself because I have kids.
Absolutely. Very well said. Very well said.
So I just want to be able to travel and you know, get everything that I want and have everything that I want. And when I'm like really like satisfied and I'm like, I did everything that I could do, I have everything that I want, then then it'll be time for me to start a family. Because then I don't want my kids to want for nothing, you know. I want them to have the shit that I have, you know, as being in this age. So
right. Very well said. And that's why, like, I'm making this video, because I know there are people out there that want to enjoy, you know, having a look. I'm gonna tell you, man, take it from me. I used to be I was one of those dudes that, I don't know about you, I was that guy that was embarrassed to pull up in front of the club. I ain't even gonna lie.
I was when I was in a car accident and the front of my bumper was messed.
I ain't gonna lie, I was embarrassed.
I parked up the street and around the corner.
I just say all of that to say, y'all, like, I know what it's like to be young and to want nice things. You know, she knows what it's like to be young. you know, and to want nice things. Like, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So you want to enjoy nice things, and even more so, it's even doper to have a significant other to share those same passions with you. Like, what do I mean by that? Like, it's dope that I can have a girlfriend that likes nice cars, because, you know, it allows us to be able to do things like have a his and hers whip, you know, like things like that. And, you know, I definitely understand like where a lot of y'all come from when y'all say like, oh, this is goals, and y'all was tagging y'all significant others, and y'all was basically like one day. Well, that's the purpose of this video, man, because I mean, that's something that we did. We kind of manifested it, got our credit right, did what we had to do, and now here we are. And for the most part, I feel like we'll probably have a his and hers until we aren't in the cars no more, and that's probably never gonna happen. But I mean, here we are nonetheless. I mean, y'all gotta kind of, you know, invest in each other, believe in each other, you know. Make sure that y'all on y'all A game, make sure that y'all on y'all credit, make sure that y'all credit, you know, is where it needs to be at. Financially, man, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna be very, very transparent when I say that. Maybe we'll probably make a future video on like how much we pay for the cars in total, but financially, like that's something that y'all gonna have to kind of own up to that, like from the rib. Like, it's gonna cost a lot of money, you know. Like, I mean, just the wraps alone, I'm not gonna say that in this video, but just the wraps alone, like we had to multiply it by 2, and it was a lot of money. I mean, but it's not, the cool thing is like, it's not like we spend money on, here's the difference. Like, I feel like a lot of people spend money on things that they don't enjoy because it's smart, right? But I mean, I feel like if you work hard for the money that you got, like, what's the point of even, first of all, what's the point of working hard for money if you're not gonna use the money that you work hard for to enjoy the fruits of your labor? I never understood that. Like, a lot of people, like, you know, don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure a lot of people's going, oh, real estate this, real estate that. Yeah, I will get to that point. I'm only 24. She's only 24. Like, we're gonna get to that point where we're gonna get to that point. But at the same time, it's like, as of right now, we both work hard, so why not enjoy nice things? You know, I just feel like there's no point in working hard if you can't enjoy nice things. Like, there's always gonna be somebody out there to tell you that whatever decision you made is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I just feel honestly like it's very achievable, it's very doable. You know, just take us for motivation, for inspiration. If you know, if it's something that you and your significant other want to do, make that shit happen. Like, the question should really just be like, what can I do to make that happen? It shouldn't be how did they do it, the question should be, what can I do myself to make the shit happen? You know, like, I mean, I think that, you know, y'all gotta inspire each other, y'all gotta motivate each other. You know, like she brought up the IA earlier, she doesn't have an IA yet, but it's coming before the end of this year, you know. We just got to August, and I mean, we're gonna part ways with our cars relatively soon. We got some more content to make, and after we push that out, you know, it's time to part ways. We had the fun with them, you know, did the Scat Pack SRT thing, but it's time for that upgrade coming up pretty soon. But, you know, y'all gotta, it's on y'all, man. Y'all gotta inspire each other, y'all gotta motivate each other. You know, y'all can't let the other one slack off. You know, y'all can't let the other one like lose the vision, because, you know, when you do that, then you start veering into other things. And then, you know, I mean, one thing that I will say about our cars is our cars, I feel like is like a reflection of, you know, it's like a reflection of like our hard work. Because ultimately, like, when you see somebody that has nice things, on top of the raps, on top of that, like, first thing you're gonna assume is somebody got money, somebody got that. I'm not gonna say we broke, we ain't the richest, but we definitely ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? We straight. So I think that's why, like, every time I look at my car, or even all of the cars together, like when we was in a new spot, like, I look at all of our cars together when I wake up and when I go to my training and stuff, like, I look at all of our cars together and be like, damn, bro, we really did that. And then there's like so much more to come. Like, it's crazy because, like, we're anticipating, we're getting rid of these 2 probably sometime this month, and we're anticipating on bringing 3 more in between this month and the end of the year. So it's crazy, man, when you think about it. So, I mean, you know, the journey doesn't stop here, man, but I just wanted to kind of, you know, or we, per se, we just kind of wanted to give you some insight on, like, what it's like having a his and hers, like, combo, like, how you guys can go ahead and achieve it, and, you know, things to look forward to. There aren't too many YouTubers that I could think of that really is, like, pulling up, like, with the his and hers. Like, everybody relationships kind of got their own type of flavor in it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he pretty much took care of everything. I mean, I told y'all my part of, you know, my story and what, you know, what really went on with me from the start of me actually, you know, getting into cars. But, I mean, other than that.
What would you say is, like, the best part about it? Like, so far, like, what would you say is the best?
I mean, my thing is with me, I don't like driving the same stuff. Like, I had my car for what, couple months, and I'm already like, I'm not gonna say I'm getting tired of it, but I feel like when I wake up in the morning, I want to be able to be like, okay, like, I'm tired of driving this car, I want to drive this today. Like, I just want to be able to get up and pick and choose what I want to drive. That is my goal. I'm not gonna say I'm getting tired of my car. I mean, I am, but I'm not getting tired of my car. I love my car, but I'm getting tired of driving the same car.
If the rap wasn't on it, would you be tired of it by now?
Hell yeah. Definitely.
That's how I feel.
And I feel like because it's just a white plane. It's plain. Like, I don't like plain. Like, when it comes to anything, my nails, like my hair, my cars, like anything with me, like I'm just not a plain type of person. Like, I always feel like it has to be something. So of course, if my car was still white, I probably would have been like, all right, this is it. Like, it's either gonna get wrapped or I'm gonna get rid of it, because like I just can't do it. But like he said, definitely we're planning on getting rid of the cars sometime this month. My IA is definitely gonna come before the year is over, so make sure you guys stay in tune with, you know, the videos, and make sure you guys watch our previous videos, and, you know, stay attached with the dream team. We really appreciate it.
For sure. And we actually do want to kind of give a special thank you. We just hit 1,000 subs finally. Got that monetization going, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope that now we could finally be able to do this and potentially make some dope money on it. I mean, that's the goal. I mean, I think that we're capable of doing it. I mean, we got dope content, dope personalities, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that, I mean, the cool thing about it is, like, this isn't our only means of income, but it would be dope if it was our only means of income, though. Maybe someday, you know. So that's dope. That's a pretty dope thing to think about. I mean, you know, the thing about the car stuff is it'll never really get old. It's always gonna be a new car, or it's always gonna be an interesting car, you know. I'm just so thankful that my significant other kind of shares that same passion with me, and she's growing. She's talking about maybe when the bag get right, she might get an old school. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
like,
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I mean, if we got the bag,
I'm trying to convince her to get a Grand National.
I mean, I really don't. I mean, honestly, no disrespect to you, babe, but I just don't. I don't know. Like, Grand National is just not my style.
It's all good. It ain't a lot of people's style. That's why a lot of people ain't got one. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying though, like, we got a lot of stuff planned for our channel, man, so make sure that y'all go ahead and stay tuned. But we just want to go ahead and knock this video out. I definitely think that in the future videos to come, we'll talk about, you know, before we get rid of the cars, how much we pay for them, how much we pay every month for these joints, you know, what it takes to maintain these joints, how much we pay for our wraps, because that's a question that I get a lot, like who did our wraps and stuff. So we'll definitely tap into that in future videos to come. But definitely wanted to thank you guys for tuning in with this video. Give it a fat thumbs up if you guys found this video like helpful. Make sure you share it with your significant other, whatever. Sit down, formulate a plan, talk about it, make the shit happen, so that way we ain't the only ones with the his and hers. I mean, if it stay that way, I ain't gonna complain, you know what I'm saying? But I love to see it, man. I love to see it. I love to see relationships kind of go like ours. So once again, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, give it a fat thumbs up. Also make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Once again, want to really thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers so far, 1,000 and growing. Actually, I think we have like 1,100 now.
Yeah, we are really appreciative. So, you know, we couldn't wait till we got to 1,000, but I mean, now it seems like it's just growing faster than what it was.
All that being said, man, it's your boy Alex. I'm out of here. We're gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna try and go get my car appraised right now. So make sure you tap in with my personal channel for that. Make sure you go ahead. She has her personal channel up as well.
This is a little off topic, but a lot of people have been asking me about my teeth, so I will be doing a video about my teeth, and if you guys want to see that video, just make sure you guys go ahead and follow my page as well.
The link will be in the description below. I'll make sure I have all of the links to all of our channels below. Like I said, my personal one, Dream Team Alex, her personal one, Dream Team Niece, and if you aren't subscribed to Alex and Niece, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. With all of that being said, though, we is out of here. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all in the next vlog.